Hi, I am Beth Waterman of Beth Waterman Photography. I have decided that while I love to write, that a video blog may help you as a new coming client or as somebody who's already booked me, kind of get to know me a little better. I feel like videos are much more personal and much more relatable, and you really get an opportunity to meet me ahead of time. So I just wanted to start with a huge hello. Thank you for even taking the time to look at me. Wedding photography is critical. This is the person who is going to catch every moment of your special day. And these will be the moments that you will look back on 10 years from now, 20 years from now, 50 years from now as you approach your anniversaries. So it's a huge honor to be chosen as anybody's wedding photographer. So first off, thank you for even looking at my site, my pictures, and giving me a chance. So just a little bit of a get to know me. I have been a photographer since I picked up the camera at about 17. I've gone through ups and downs with it. Of course, it's an art form, and art is extremely subjective. So sometimes critique is very hard, especially when you're younger and kind of learning how to use your cameras. I'm also so old that I came from a transition of film to digital, so learning that was very hard and very difficult. Picked it up again through automotive photography, which has been something I've always enjoyed my entire life, basically anything automotive, and realized that, you know what, I really shouldn't have walked away. Fell head over heels in love with it, got more and more involved. Started All Time Low magazine, which was a huge success for me. And here's the number one reason why. Through social media, I was connected with a gentleman that was a graphic designer that I needed for some shirt design. After chatting for a few days and trying to haggle him on his prices, it turned out that he became the love of my life. Asked me out on a date, and almost immediately knew that this was the guy for me. This was my forever, my loved one, who is now my second photographer. So if you choose me to be your wedding photographer, will get to know Rich very closely as well. He is a very documentary style photographer. He is the guy that you will see in random places pop up throughout your special day, taking the strangest pictures, what seems like the strangest pictures at the moment, but which wind up being some of the most adorable photos you will have. So it's a blessing and an honor for me to connect both my automotive love with my husband, but also my love of weddings. So again, you get a love story when you get us. We are very much newlyweds ourselves. Of only 2 years now, but still feels like yesterday. So we love sharing that moment, and it's romantic for us. It's special for us to share that time with you, and we really love to have that chance. So it's very enjoyable. Back to myself a little bit. I'm a lifestyle photographer. I truly enjoy taking pictures that are somewhat posed. So a lot of lifestyle photography can be confusing, as it is supposed to be catching you in your day-to-day life, in your free moments. Obviously, we can't catch you in your day-to-day life in your wedding because it's a very special day, and it's not something you do every day. So the way lifestyle kind of works is in wedding photography is that we may give you a directive. So I may say, I want you to take 5 steps towards the groom. I'm speaking to the bride, by the way. I may say, I want you to take 5 steps toward the groom and just give him a hug. Surprisingly, that one little moment can turn about 50 pictures as I'm snapping constantly and getting all these images. And I'm able to catch you in natural body positions that flatter you, and also to get real genuine emotion in your pictures. Now, that's not to say that we don't also do posed photos. Every wedding must have posed photos. You are going to have pictures where you need your family members tied in with you. You may want a couple nice looking at the camera pictures of you and your husband some of the kids of your bridal party. So while lifestyle is a huge part of it, I'm a firm believer that every wedding will have some post photos. So I do provide your lifestyle. My husband's there doing the documentary. And then we've also got your post photos too. So I really feel like we give you an all-inclusive day. Another thing to get to know about us is that we are not just here to take your pictures. I love all things wedding. I cannot push that hard enough, as this is probably the dream job for me. There is no probably. This is the dream job for me. Sharing in a special moment with the bride and groom is a huge, huge treasure, a huge honor, and it's a happy moment throughout the day, and just puts me in a great mood every time I have an opportunity to get it. I love planning. I love cake testing. I love helping you pick out flowers. All of those things I'm here for. I am more than just your photographer. I want to be your friend. We may not be the typical two people that would be friends, but I think that that is helpful. I may be outside of your comfort zone. I may be in your comfort zone. I may be just like your best friend. But that's a huge moment for me to gain a friend and gain a relationship. So just want you to know that if you do choose us, I am going to be here throughout your special day to really help plan and give you advice if you have any questions at all. I am always available. You can text me, you can message me, you can call me, you can email me. We can meet, we can have lunch, we can video chat. I am always available for you for any questions that you have. It may be a simple question of, as I mentioned before, oh, I got this bouquet, but I'm not real sure. Oh, hey, Beth, do you have any makeup artists that you work with? Do you have any videographers that you know? A DJ that you know? I can help you throughout that process. And I love to help you throughout that process. So please don't ever hesitate to call me or, like I said, message me or get a hold of me in any way possible, because it's the digital era. So I'm always happy to help. We are very family oriented. As I mentioned before, my husband is my second shooter. All our packages are 2-shooter packages. I definitely believe that having 2 photographers for your big day is a very, very, very important thing. There are multiple angles. There are light filters that need to be held at certain times. There are reflectors that may need to be held. There are sometimes 2 perspectives to every photo, and it's hugely important, I believe, to have 2 photographers there to document that. I would say that's probably going to be one of the most important things for you to look for when you are looking for wedding photographers. This is just meant to be a short kind of getting to know you video, and I apologize for rambling a little bit. This is my first time doing a video, so if you are watching it, thank you so very much for being here to support me, for even looking at me and taking the time. I am actually shooting from my in-home studio, which is why you see the all the fluff behind me. I also do boudoir photography. It is something that I added for my brides to make them feel just a little bit sexier for their big day. I also offer bachelorette bashes, which is a boudoir evening or afternoon, so that you can get your makeup done, you can get some beautiful pictures, and then you can get dressed up and go out and enjoy your evening with your special girls. So that is also something I like to offer my clients. Again, thank you so much for taking the time to watch my first video as I ramble, and for taking the time to get to know me, to even look at me. I hope we work together. I am really looking forward to connecting with you, and look forward to talking to you later. Thank you again for looking at Beth Waterman Photography, and have an awesome day.